Soldiers of the Empire. You are that whether you know it or not. The thing that you love, the thing that you cherish, the thing that is bestowed to you by the Constitution is the closest thing to life in Imperial Rome that anyone has experienced on this planet in a couple thousand years. I am a soldier of the Empire. That's what I would encourage you to be. Whether you've sworn an oath to it or not. And I don't mean whatever the fuck Joe Biden's doing or whatever the fuck anyone else says. I don't swear an oath to federal troopers. I don't swear an oath to fucking whatever. My oath is before God. I take it seriously. Our empire is falling. And the reason that I've been kind of deaf to America lately is because it's not Rome anymore. I am loyal to Rome. Whatever that is. Whatever influences men to get together and hold freedom above tyranny. Everyone calls it the Roman Empire. Even I've been calling it that. In reality, it was a Roman Republic. It was an empire to the rest of the world, though. The difference between a republic and an empire is that an empire has emperors. We have emperors now and we don't even know who they are. I don't know what we do about that. I saw a post just a minute ago that was... someone was making fun of a comment where someone was like, you know, you have guns and military equipment, but, you know, you weren't in the military. And I, as a Marine veteran, you know, have the right to have those things or whatever. And, fuck that whole attitude. Honestly, right now, the fucking people that are in the Marine Corps probably are the... they're some of the biggest enemies you might have now. America just switched sides is how I see it. It went from Team God to Team Satan. That's why the whole fucking world's in upheaval. I don't know that going back now would fix that. Because of the choices made by people in charge of this place, we are going to have a war to defend our empire. And they're hoping to use that to gain more power in some way. I don't know exactly what their plan is. They did it during World War II, though. Look at what they did during World War II. It's what they're getting ready to do again. The Democrats were running us during World War II. I think it's very interesting that basically as soon as they got fucking FDR out of there, I honestly think Harry Truman is a patriot. And I think much of the reason why we lived in a bubble of peace and fucking good times and whatever, instead of a bubble of shit owned by Democrats, is a mixture of the fact that FDR died and Harry Truman, who was a fucking senator with mob connections that managed to pull out a bid for the vice presidency. He got into the presidency for, the rest of FDR's one term and a full term of his own. Between that and the Queen of England deciding to rule in the way that she did, it created the fucking peace in which we lived in. What Harry Truman did at the end of World War II, followed by Eisenhower, pretty much assured that people like the Roosevelts didn't just run this place. They are again. I don't know if it's fucking the Roosevelts or fucking the fucking, the Facebook money people or whoever the fuck it is. Someone with a whole hell of a lot of money is just running this shit now. I'm not going to be a soldier of their empire. One of the tattoos I've always thought about getting was SPQR on my arm. It's how I view myself. Last of the Mohicans. No one here values what this country should be. No one here in this country even knows anything about classic history anymore. Or mythology. You've forgotten the faces of your fathers and the temples of your gods. I spit at thee. Like Cicero. Go read Cicero. Like, this is really, like, the reality of the situation is the British Empire for a long time was like the last vestige of the Roman Empire. And it was a bad vestige of it. But it held it together as best it could in Europe or whatever, fighting off the French and whoever. America was built and founded by, in my opinion, Freemasons and Templars and shit. For the express purpose of reestablishing the Roman Empire. For the express purpose of fighting back at the Europeans in a way that they couldn't deal with. We needed to be free to innovate and make our own laws for a while and build our own shit. It took us a little bit, but we conquered them all. That's your history. It's the history they don't fucking tell you. The men that did that were fucking jolly green giants walking the earth with guns. As far as you're concerned. Like, they were the 1200s version of that. They carried a sword everywhere they went. They fought duels. What has happened to us that we don't continue the fight? Why do we accept the Europeans' money? We've forgotten the game that we are playing. We won. It's like, the movie Highlander. We got the prize, Highlander. And we pissed it away. I'm madder than all hell every day now. That's that. Everything that I love is gone. It's getting more gone day by day. It's fucking sad. I don't respect any of our current court systems or government because of all the shit that's gone on for the last 150 years. It's been over 150 years since I respected our government. I'm still mad about shit that happened in the Civil War. Why ain't you? Is it because you forgot it? You know? I always liked it on the Clampets when Jethro went to swear allegiance to the president or something in front of his grandma, and he said, "So help me, Jefferson Davis." And she smacked him and made him take his hat off while he talked about the president. In the 1960s. People should have a long memory. These Yankee fucks are traitors. They're traitors to the Chinese Empire and to the Europeans. They accept money from them. It makes me fucking sick, man. It makes me sick to think of how much is going to come of this. It makes me sick to think of all the death that is to come from what the Democrats have chosen to do. And right now they're in the attitude of like, well, as long as we just hold power long enough, that won't happen. With what you've done, you will not hold power for very long. And then lots of people are going to die. I don't know what's going to happen then. Basically, the fucking empire is what keeps the fucking hounds at bay. Has for fucking 75 fucking years plus now. Personally, if the empire is to die, then I am planned to die. Either die or fucking dig so deep that we outlast them. Build our own shit again someplace. But like, this is the thing is, no one is even left to talk to about that shit who's willing to talk about it in fucking public. They've scared everyone to such a point that no one will fucking be like, hey, let's go buy boats and go to fucking Cuba and just take that shit. That's something you can go fucking do. America used to do this all the goddamn time. How do you think we got Texas? How do you think we got fucking anywhere? There's so many fucking little piece of shit countries in Central and South America that we could just go seize and be our own banana republic and deal with the United States on our own terms. Sorry. My ear's draining. I really fucking can't stand this whole situation, really. Basically, it's just real fucking unfortunate that the Democrats exist. I'm not saying everything that Trump was doing was 100% good for us, but it's a hell of a lot better for us than this shit. On to death and glory for your new empire, the Democratic Empire, in their war against Russia. Have fun. See you guys later.